Okay. Day 3.
I feel very tired this morning, probably because yesterday itself was a very tiring day.
You don't say.
On top of that, I woke up far earlier than necessary. Oh god, I think I just realized we might be seeing two particular people. I might as well save here for now. I think.
You don't need to save every 5 minutes or
I'll
20 minutes or
I'll
whatever.
create a new save for now. And just get back to the game. I feel very tired, yeah. After saying hi to Shizune and Misha, I start doing the work as instructed from the board.
What is instructed? What is this? A combination between interested and constructed?
Yes. I am channeling my old ICT tutor who used to say, "Here's your list of instructions from the board." It already looks like today is going to be heavy. Oh, yeah, heavy, man. Oh, the feminist conspiracists.
Keep this voice.
Yeah, man, I don't have a problem with that now. Though Shizune and Misha might jump on me trying to get an answer about whether or not I decided to join the dupe squad. It's just one day.
Bummer, man. Bummer.
I wouldn't put it past them to try, and I don't have an answer for them if they do. So the situation is very groovy for me right now.
More like grody.
About 10 minutes into class, Hanako walks in and takes a seat, but no one looks at her. The teacher doesn't seem to even comment on her lateness.
I hope I get to voice the teacher once more.
He does, however, stop us to say that we're going to break into groups again.
They're back!
My God, they're everywhere. They're infesting me.
They are multiplying.
I turn my head and see that the dupe brigade are looking at me. Shizune gives me a smile that is equal parts cute and menacing. Whoa.
Oh, and now is a good time to remember the feminist conspiracy.
This is a smile that says, "We have you now. There is no escape." Oh.
You're going to play Five Nights at Freddy's one more time.
I'll jump out the window back there if I have to.
Hicchan, it looks like we're together again. Yay, yay.
Why does it sound crazy when you do Pinky's voice?
Because I am not female.
Of course.
Ah! Stay away, you evil creatures from the underworld.
Sorry about that, folks, if you heard something from me, but I ended up... This chair I have leans back.
I didn't hear it.
Oh, I thought it might have been caught on the microphone.
We'll see about that in post-production.
Misha leans sideways while Shizune pushes her desk closer to mine. No innuendo intended. There really is no escape. Unless I were to jump through the window.
I would seriously consider it at this point.
It's like we're psychic here. Jumping out the window is the best option, sadly. Wow, bummer.
I would have never thought that being trapped by cute girls would be such a horrifying experience. What's wrong, Hicchan? You don't want to join us. ... Okay, let's just not do a voice for her. Oh, Hicchan, have you been thinking about what you said yesterday? You said that you would think about joining the student council, didn't you? Join, or I'll turn you into cupcakes. It's okay, Hicchan. We were thinking about it after you left, and it would be rude to expect you to already have an answer for us this early, right? Right. Okay, so can I go? No!
I'm so happy you two...
Imagine playing Austin Powers music here, and scene.
I'm so happy you two are able to Well, I'm so happy you two are able to have a laugh at my expense for asking for $1 million. And even more pleased to know that you both know how crazy the two of you can be. Oh, well, I'm sorry, folks. I won't do Dr. Evil again.
That was Dr. Evil?
Yeah, you know, $1 million.
$100 trillion in the sequel.
Now that's over. Shizune snaps back into serious mode and smacks today's assignment with the back of her hand in an overly dramatic and important way. She's apparently reenacting Fire Emblem cutscenes. When I actually look at the stuff, it's mostly just reading. In fact, there are only 2 problems. I almost want to say something about how her rush to get started seems a bit much considering the small amount of work. In fact, Shizune probably knows how little there is and simply doesn't care. Yeah, it seems like the workload doesn't matter to her as much as the fact that there is work. The actual amount is unimportant. She approaches everything with the same level of ambition. Oh!
Oh, a distraction! Oh look, it's a distraction!
She's trying to save us. While I'm reading,
Or maybe she came to see the carnage.
Yeah. I just said I left my eyes instead of I left my eyes.
Since there is a blind girl in this school, that's a bit offensive.
Yeah, sorry, that was accidental. I let my eyes wander around the room and catch Hanako trying her hand at solving the problems. It looks like she's working alone. I can't remember seeing her working with other people before. Thinking back to how shy she is, it's understandable. Hey, that girl over there.
Yes, what about her? Who, Hicchan? I don't see anyone. There is no girl there. It's all in your head. That's the twist.
That's not true, is it, though?
No, it's not. But it would be cool if it was.
That would be funny.
Imagine that.
That would be mind-blowing. Her, Hanako, over there. Does she always work alone? And this is where everyone thinks she's crazy.
So, there is nobody over there. I think so, Hicchan. Do you feel sorry for her because she's alone?
I was just thinking that maybe she could work with us or something.
No, I don't think that would be a good idea, Hicchan.
I don't want you flirting with other girls while I'm here with my cute smile and everything.
And my drill haircut. My double drills.
Also, her hair color will clash with our color code. Why not?
Hicchan wouldn't get along with her.
Are you using her because she's, you know?
No, actually, okay. Hicchan, I mean Shizune, Misha is contagious. Shizune is actually at odds with Lily. And Lily is best friends with Anako.
Oh.
So, yeah, it's that kind of thing.
Why? Misha shuffles around the question, letting out a laugh that sounds very strange. It's nervous, but still has that lilting up and down quality present in everything she says.
Just because, Hicchan. Just because. Just let it go, Hicchan. It's Chinatown. I mean, it's Anako. It's Anako.
By now, Shizune has noticed our conversation, and it makes me realize again how Misha has been signing everything she has been saying this whole time. And she's a bit peeved.
Oh. What? Hicchan? What? The friend of my enemy is my enemy? That sounds so harsh. Harsh. That sounds so Archie Comics. That sounds so harsh. I'm not going to say that. You just did, you dunderhead.
You said it anyway.
Oopsie. I know, Hicchan. It's fine if you... Just... Wow, you don't have any amount of respect for me, do you?
Yes, apparently she doesn't. I wonder if this is Misha's way of keeping things fair, since without her, I wouldn't be able to understand a thing Shizune is saying and vice versa. Is that also why she signs all the time? So there is never a conversation Shizune will be left out of?
That is incredibly considerate
Yes.
of her. She's Pinkie Pie, after all. Anyway, we should we should go to the party. I mean, we should start the problems now, Hicchan, and then we can go to the party.
And the screen gets eaten again. We finished with time to spare, and I decided to ask if there are any alternatives to the cafeteria, as frankly the food has far been subpar. This sends Shizune and Misha arguing amongst themselves about their favorite restaurants. All of them are downtown, so I don't think we have we have time to go to all the way there. And what about the bill? Are they arguing just for the fun of it? Maybe they seem so distracted by it that they don't even notice the start of the actual lunch break. I look over my shoulder towards the back of the classroom. She seems to be studying her notes from the previous class. It's an odd sight. Everyone else is in the class busying themselves with the lunch break, socializing, gossiping, rearranging desks, the ones with actual box lunches mixed in, and chattering like everyone else, only interrupted by short bouts of eating. That was my reenactment of the classroom. I hope you liked it. Now pay me $2.
Don't forget your Emmy Award.
Yes, and my Golden Globe.
Yes.
But when I watch Hanako...
And your Grammy.
And my Razzies.
Especially that.
But when I watch Hanako, it feels that I'm the only one who can see her, almost as if she was invisible, sort of hiding in plain sight. Oh, what character am I thinking of who has...
I see a killer. How about the guy from the 4th season of Dexter?
Nah, I was thinking about someone else, but I forgot who it was. Forget it. Is she being bullied? Is she isolating herself from the rest of the class on her own accord?
Oh,
I see
she looked at you for a split second.
I see her look over her shoulder towards the classroom's rear door.
Oh, she was looking at the door. Sorry, Sal, you're not the center of our world yet.
I know what's going on here. Oh, door, soon we will be able to elope. Come to think of it, she hasn't turned a page since I started watching her. I guess she's waiting for someone. What to do?
Oh, okay, let's measure our choices carefully. We have 3 choices! There's like more than 2.
We can ignore her and just read our book.
I can read my book, wait for
the Duke Brigade to come up with a decision.
Oh, look, let's save the game here, actually.
Yes, because this looks like a branching point.
Mm-hmm. The second one.
Yes, it's this one.
Alright,
okay.
Let's continue. Okay, so what do you want to do?
I won't feel good if I don't go talk to her at least. Let's see.
Okay.
We could try that.
Okay, let's try.
I still feel bad for making her run away yesterday, so I better say something. Hey there, Hanako.
Wanna play football with me?
A different pose.
Isao, what are you doing here? You're not the Joker.
Well, at least she remembers my name.
That's a good... We're doing this Fluttershy Batman again, okay?
Hey, I just wanted to apologize for yesterday. I didn't mean to startle you or anything.
You will have to speak louder!
I'm just new here and I thought I should get to know my classmates.
Wow.
As Hanako looks up at me, I notice her scarring once more. It's a little bewildering that you can barely notice it from across the room, but it's so noticeable from up close.
That's okay. That's okay. It was my fault.
No, that wasn't anyone's fault. It just kind of happened. So,
You waiting for someone? I saw you looking at the door before.
Yes, Lily. I'm waiting for Alfred. I mean Lily.
Lily Alfred Schwarzenegger.
Lily Alfred Schwarzenegger.
Oh, you mean Lily, the blind girl? You do
you
realize
could, have,
bringing...
you could have said the tall blonde girl instead.
Yes, just bringing to attention what is wrong with her in the first place is wrong in itself.
But then again, being too casual and trying too hard is also wrong itself. What is right? What is wrong? I don't know anymore.
Hanako only nods in response, and I can't help but wonder if defining people through their disabilities is a faux pas of the worst kind, or just normal here. You have a point there. Is it normal, or is it just considered rude manners?
Well, I think it would be. I think it would be confusing because I would think Lily is not the only blind one in this school. So.
Oh yeah. I guess that explains why Lily took off after her yesterday.
She seems like a nice girl. Are you two friends?
Yeah. I mean, yes.
I thought her ovaries dropped then for a second. As if hoping for Lily to appear, she checks over her shoulder again. I think I'm making her nervous again.
I hope I'm not disturbing you right now.
No, that's not it.
Well,
I am looking for Harvey Dent. Have you seen him?
Well, she's smiling at least, so that's good.
That's progress.
Yeah, and by the way, good reference on Harvey Dent considering, you know, her thing.
Oh my God! What have I done? I didn't even think about it. I'm sorry.
It's just easier if look. Oh wait, that's her again.
It's just easier if Lily doesn't come here.
Oh, because it's hard to get around the classroom?
No, not really.
Hanako's gaze drifts past my shoulder and towards Shizune.
Oh, right.
Shizune? Hanako nods again.
What about her? Don't they get along?
Hanako shakes her head. Clearly this is something she doesn't want to talk about. It does make a strange sort of sense. Shizune and Lily not getting along so well? Communication between the two would be all but impossible. It's hard enough talking to Shizune through Misha, even when you can see whose hands are talking.
Oh, that would be problematic, actually.
Yeah. Hanako is so focused on Shizune that I'm the first to notice that Lily is at the door. Oh, she's here now.
Oh, I'm gonna go now!
Hanako spins around to confirm this. Upon seeing Lily, she moves quickly to the door.
Lily!
Yes, sir. I've come to, help you.
Okay, do Alfred.
Ah, Hanako. Good morning, sir. Is the president here?
Yes.
Hanako glances over her shoulder at Shizune again, as if to confirm she can't hear them, even though that's impossible. I suppose we best be off then. Yes, I've got the teas and cakes ready for you, sir. And I've even made ham sandwiches for you for the Batmobile ride. Lily's sigh and tone of what seems like frustration makes me raise an eyebrow. I guess there seems to be some kind of enmity between the two.
What?
Enmity. I can guess what that means, but I've never seen this word before. It's intriguing, but that's not really something I had asked about.
Katawa Shoujo, learning new words every day.
I'm sure if they wanted me to know, they would tell me. It's only my third day here. I should be trying to make friends, not finding out why people are enemies. Yes, good point.
Speaking of friends, when are we going to meet up with Rin Tezuka?
Oh yeah, your favorites. When are we going to meet her?
I hope it's today.
Still, it's a little funny to find out that this school has little feuds, just like my old high school.
Maybe because it is
Even
like any other high school?
I would hate to. No, I won't say this. Even if people are more tolerant of others, they're still going to get on each other's nerves.
Hey, Lily, how are things? I'm sorry I made you run off yesterday.
Oh my, is that Hicchan? I didn't realize you were here. It seems that Lily is a little embarrassed about being so frank in front of me.
Sorry, Lily. I thought you realized. Are you being insensitive?
No, it's quite alright, sir.
I'm afraid you will have to drive, though.
Hicchan, please don't worry about yesterday. It was just a misunderstanding.
If you say so, I'm still working this place out.
Well then, I think you'll find most people here are a lot more forgiving than elsewhere. If you are feeling a little confused, please don't be afraid to ask questions. Sure, I'll remember that.
Alfred? I mean, Lily?
Lily gives a small nod of acknowledgement. I'm sorry, sir, but we must be off. Teas and cakes don't make themselves, you know. Hanako really doesn't look all that comfortable here right now, and Lily still seems a little embarrassed. I wonder if my apologies really made any impact. Mind if I accompany you two?
Oh, no.
Why,
Wait. Oh, I'm afraid we actually got stuck on this path, even before we got to meet everyone else.
Oh, really?
That would be...
Okay, well,
We'll see about-
we
we'll
made
see
our
about
bed, and we made our bed, we best lie in it. I know I'm kind of pushing it, but Lily hums quietly, still smiling. I'm sure that we could accommodate you, can't we, sir? She looks at Lily, then at me, and then she freezes wide-eyed.
Do-do-do-do. Issue. Sure.
Well then, shall we be off? I'm sure Lily wouldn't do this so easily if she saw how scared Hanako looks, but it can't be helped now. Declining after the deal is sealed would only cause confusion and problems. We meet again, my old nemesis painting.
Oh, it's the Fulvis painting. He is back. Do they change the paintings one time a day or 2 times a day?
Yeah, because I swear that there was another painting here last time. Oh, unless that was a different floor.
It's good to see you, old friend.
So we leave all 3 together. I hope Misha and Sujune are not gonna take offense to us leaving like this.
We'll get you next time, Izo! Next time!
Lily walks beside the wall, letting her cane gently tap against it every now and then. Hanako comes along right beside her, so close that she is practically half hugging her as they go. Although it must make her walking that much harder, Lily takes it in stride. As we turn around the corner of the hallway, something hits me in the chest with the force of a steam train.
Oh, yes, we're about to meet Amy.
Hanako shrieks a little, and my vision briefly goes black.
Ouchie!
Ouchie!
Oh, there you are.
Opening my eyes, I see a pair of saucer-like green eyes looking up at me. They belong to the perpetrator, a short girl who bumped into me and has now fallen down onto the hallway floor. Okay, she wears a PE uniform and a very worried frown. The former strikes me as a rather strange thing to have on during a lunch break.
She was running like 50 laps around the school or something. She is the athletic type.
More striking in that, though, is that she doesn't have legs.
Yes.
I think I can clearly see that. Or she does, but they are not flesh and bone. Her pale and very...
They are robotic legs! She's a cyborg! Awesome! Let's date her! Oh no, wait.
Oh goodness.
From the future!
And here I was going to make a Portal reference due to the shape of those things. Her pale and very much flesh and bone thighs end in shins, and feet made of some black metallic or plastic-like material. They look disturbingly artificial and unnatural. It almost makes me forget that my chest is hurting.
Uh-oh. Oh yeah, she run through him. That is a very dangerous thing to do to a guy with arrhythmia.
The girl winces a little and rubs her nose and jumps up.
Oh man! Oh man! Are you alright? I'm sorry about that. Really? Okay. Okay, I have to admit, the first time I saw this girl, I was worried. Also worried she was going to be that tsundere, because she has the typical outlook about tsundere, you know, short-sized, ponytails. But no, she's not. This is a visual novel without a tsundere character.
Finally!
Finally! Realistic people!
Oh, I love you more, Katawa Shoujo, each day. Marry
Yes.
me. Oh wait, no, I can't marry a game.
I'm sorry about that, really? I'm sorry about that, really? I was looking where I was going, and just came out of nowhere. Sorry!
She's looking real apologetic in the hurt puppy way of looking apologetic. I quickly forget about being angry or anything, since hurt puppies are my weak spot.
I think they're everyone's.
It's okay, don't worry about it. Ouch!
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no!
No!
It's Sauron's evil eye is back to get the ring!
I
or
say
something.
that, but there's a stinging pain growing in my chest, and I know that this is about the biggest possible danger for my condition. Don't
Quick! Somebody get me! Somebody call Nurse George Takei. On second thought, let me die.
Don't overexert yourself. Don't forget your medication, and most of all, don't get hit in the chest.
She just headbutted him on the heart.
I try to rub my solar plexus to chase the pain away, holding my breath in an attempt to hear my heartbeat.
What a striking and memorable first encounter with a girl. The day she almost killed you by accident.
Yeah, that seems to go well. It seems normal.
Hey, should I get a nurse? Oh my, did someone say nurse?
The worried high-pitched voice of a girl snaps me out of it. I stare at her for a few seconds dumbfounded until I realize that I probably looked worse off than I really was. Doubled over myself and looking all tense. Damn, I'm overly worried about my heart. No need, I'm fine. I don't want to see George Takei.
You most definitely are not fine.
Managing to say something in response, I pull myself upright, feeling my sore ribs one last time, and take a deep breath. She just knocked the wind out of me. Big time. But it's nothing more than that. I hope so, because we don't want you dying on us.
The game has just begun. We haven't dated anyone yet. You sure you're okay? I hit you pretty hard. Yes, you did. Don't remind me.
It's okay, I said I was fine, and nothing's broken. No harm done.
Now he's being the tsundere. That's good. I was... Everybody gang her up.
Hisao, what happened? She's not quite up to speed for obvious reasons, but she sounds very worried. More than what the situation deserves, really. Someone just bumped into me. Nothing serious, just winded.
I'm sorry. It's my fault. I was going to get some stuff, and then it was kind of a hurry, and you just popped, and I wasn't looking where I was going. I had a piece of toasted bread in my mouth, and I was thinking about my loved ones, and I was late for class, and then. Okay.
That someone here is Emmy, isn't it?
Oh yes, everyone can hear Amy coming from a mile away.
The little girl coughs quietly and shuffles her plastic or metallic feet, looking down at them before saying anything.
Hi Lily, Anako, always a pleasure.
I guess the girls know each other. I know why they know each other. It's because of the feminist conspiracy.
I was thinking about that actually.
Do please try to be more careful. You might be sturdy enough to endure these sorts of accidents, but there are people who aren't. The girl blushes and starts to fidget nervously, like a little child caught misbehaving. Well, that's kind of cute.
Mm-hmm.
It's so cute I find myself smiling.
I know that. I was just... I gotta go!
And she bumps in his chest again.
For good measure. Teacher, will have my head. I promised to help with something.
With printouts.
With printouts, I want to write instead. Sorry, I'm gonna charge and everything.
Change everything.
Change and everything. Gotta dash, rainbow dash.
Before any of us can say a thing, Emmy has already bolted away, leaving the hallway eerily quiet.
And causing a sonic rainbow in the process.
Does that kind of thing happen often around here? There are more rules in Yamaku than usual for running in corridors.
You don't say.
But that rarely stops Emmy, it seems.
Can't you punish her in some way?
Yes, you know, kind of hit her with your cane.
Honestly, this girl just tried to kill me, so I think she's a big no-no, personally speaking.
She shakes her head weakly and offers a slight composed smile. I don't think there's anything we can do to stop her, I'm afraid. Shall we off then?
Sure.
Lily heads off along the hallway and Hanako hurries after her. The route to the room the two used for tea is fairly simple to retrace, being still fresh in my mind from yesterday. Lily and Hanako quickly go about their business of making lunch. Oh, this is quite good. I wonder if they'll make...
Yes, that's quite good. That's quite good. Quite good indeed. Quite good indeed. Quite good indeed.
I wonder if they'll make lunch for us, or they're just going to, just make lunch for themselves. Before I can even open my small bag of food, Lily's busying herself with her thermos and tea bags, as Hanako is setting out both of their lunch boxes.
Tea bags, huh? They must be hardcore Xbox Live players.
Yes, we had to have that in there to make this more classy. Thank you, Madhog.
We are reaching to all kinds of audiences.
So is this what you meant by coming here almost every day? Yes, Miss Hanako and I usually have lunch here. It suits both of us, so we ended up using this room regularly. Yes, very regularly. After seeing Hanako's reaction to me over the past couple of days, I can understand why that is a boon. That and Lily being able to get some quiet away from her class as well. I take my seat last, after Lily's poured the tea for us and sits down. Well, I say this is a lunch well spent. The more time I spend with these two girls, the more I think they are perfect foil to Misha and Shizune.
I would have thought so.
Yes, I think that's very obvious. Even without a voice, Shizune is direct and brash, and Misha seems to get along with everyone. On the other hand, Lily is soft-spoken and relaxed, while Hanako seems to be the shyest girl I've ever met. Okay, so I can see what's going on here. So how are you faring, Yamaku? His house. You seemed a bit flustered before. Apart from getting lost every now and again and being tackled outside my classroom, fine, I guess.
And my neighbors. You looked pretty hurt before. Are you really okay? My parents said they were okay before they died.
For a brief moment, I considered telling Hanako and Lily about my condition, but then I hold it back. I don't see why you should hold it back, man. But, you know, I guess you're still not into telling people that yet. I can't tell why, but for some reason I feel uncomfortable talking about it to these relative strangers, even if they have been pretty friendly. Yeah, it's nothing. I was just a bit startled.
That's all.
Judging from the two girls' expressions, I don't think they're buying it, but in what I assume is their way of respecting my privacy, they don't press the matter. I guess that is one of the unwritten rules around here. Don't ask, even if people's conditions are...
What is this, the military?
if conditions are obvious, like Hanako's, there's still bound to be a story involved. And here I was going to say, the other unwritten rule is don't talk about Fight Club. Or whatever this school's called. Everyone has things that they don't feel comfortable speaking about, and I think everyone here recognizes that. So, how long have you been in this school? You both seem to know your way around pretty well. Well, I've been here since the start of high school, but only moved on into the dormitories a year ago. Hanako joined at the start of her high school as well, and moved to the dormitories when she did, if memory serves me right.
Okay, let's shuffle things a bit.
Okay.
You put your Fluttershy voice for Hanako.
That's right. Since high school.
Aw, now that's a perfect match.
So, you've known each other since then?
Since I moved, yes. Hanako was next door to me, so it's only natural, right?
Right.
Aw.
Yeah, of course. Living next to someone is probably reason enough to befriend them, though I'm guessing that Lily's blindness played a part in it as well. I can't imagine Hanako easily making friends with someone who has to deliberately avoid looking at her scars. Oh.
Well, why did you think it was a perfect match?
With the immediate conversation dried up, we start to eat our lunch.
Okay, let's skip it. Oh, the scenery did it for us.
It isn't long before the bells are signaling the end of the break. Like me, the girls pack up their lunches as efficiently as they set them out. It's you, man.
Oh yeah. I guess I'd better be off. Are you going to go with Isawa, Nako?
Hanako looks up at me for a second, and for a second I can see that she is considering skipping class. Maybe just to avoid walking to the classroom with me.
Yes. Oh.
Yes.
Oh, well, that's progress.
I don't know what to think of it. Hanako really is delicate to the point of breaking if looked at it in the wrong way. It makes me a bit nervous too, but I push the feeling aside, trying to be as natural as I can.
With that face, it's a bit hard.
We should hurry then. Class has already started by the sound of it. Lily gives a nod of farewell as she bends down to take her cane.
Okay, gotta go, bye.
Hanako and I filing out before her. We walk quickly down the empty halls to our respective classes. As we reach the door to Lily's free 2 classroom, she turns towards me.
Isao, thank you for sharing lunch with us today.
My pleasure, Lily.
That's what she said.
And with that, we part ways. Lily entering her classroom and leaving Hanako and me to make off to our own. She's still looking like she wants to run away. So, do you really want to go back to class now?
Yes.
Yes.
I tend to forget
Yes.
who's voicing.
Okay then. I feel like I should say something more to her, but it's hard to come up with anything that would be appropriate and safe enough.
Then don't say anything.
And Lily was right. The more time we spend out here, the more explaining we have to do. I open the rear door to the class and walk in. Oh, it's them!
Look who's back.
The teacher looks up at me and opens his mouth to say something. This is gonna be awesome. However, as Hanako follows me in and closes the door, he simply nods to us and continues his lecture. Aww.
Well, best dialogue in the entire game.
This is the 3rd time that Hanako has had her truancy practically ignored. There's definitely something going on here.
It's called leniency.
Also, the fact that he's not going to take points off us for truancy, I think this is good. We make our way to our seats, and I notice that Misha and Shizune are both missing as well. I wonder if it's some form of informal agreement with the staff, or as if it's a perk afforded to that unique students of the school.
Maybe I really am able to join the student council.
Trying to make as little disturbance as I can, I extract the relevant textbooks from my bag and start catching up. The class goes on quietly. The teacher seems like an okay person despite the weird first impression I got, and the materials is relatively interesting. However, the way he teaches is really bizarre. It's as if he expects that everyone is a natural genius.
I hate that kind of teacher. Always hated it.
Yes, I always dislike it as well. To be honest, it's a thing I dislike in people as well, where people think that you have to know everything in the world.
Yes. By the way, Davar, did you know that David Lynch was this and that? And you should know. How could you not know? Everybody who's anyone knows that.
When the final bell sounds, I realize that there's still a lot of time left in the day, and I'm left wondering what to do.
Oh, this is it. This is it. This is the moment we're going to meet up with the best character. And since Shannon is not around, yes, she really is the best character.
It's odd at the hospital. I had 24 hours a day of free time, but here, filling the considerably shorter hours feels difficult. Everyone leaves, and I'm left alone with the teacher. Muto is examining the assignment sheets we were working on earlier, marking them with a red ball pen. Raising his eyes from his papers briefly, he notices me and furrows his brow.
Oh, what's all is it? Guy?
I jump at him, addressing me, but I guess it's natural to spark some conversation since there is nobody else around. Also, I cannot help this, but the middle finger is not long enough on his hand here. That's just me, though. I'm just being perfectionist. Nothing. Thinking about what I do after school. The teacher slowly puts the cap on the pen he is holding and arranges his papers into a stack, clacking it against the desk twice. He's telling you to be his new desk for the evening. He seems very methodical, and for a brief moment I'm reminded of Shizune, but the teacher is more unhurried and relaxed, much more routined.
You had your accommodations?
No, I considered joining a club, but don't know what kind of club would interest me.
Join the Moth Club.
That's
Go observe a meeting or somewhere else. Club might be your curiosity.
I guess. But I don't know how to continue from there. Muto looks at me in a way that makes me quickly want to take the words back to avoid a conversation. But I can't, so I have to forge ahead. I just don't know how to deal with people. I mean, the other students. I'm talking to people and everything, so it's not that I'm be isolated or anything. I just don't know what to think about. The disabilities, it's like, it feels that I'm being impolite if I pay attention to them, and it's weird to ignore them. Damned if I do, damned if I don't. The teacher scratches his cheek absent-mindedly, looking very unresponsive.
Did you say something? I wasn't listening to you. Your voice is so boring. These things are only an issue if you make them one. Someone said that already.
Yes, You
can see how serious I am now. You can talk normally with someone, even if they are blind or something. Try to look behind the superficial. There is not a single student here who isn't just a normal kid behind whatever they might seem at first glance.
I like this guy.
I like him too, actually.
He says the same thing as Yuko did, but in a more confident, I would say.
More convincing way, yes. You can tell this guy knows what he's doing.
I know they're right, but it's hard. How can you not consider, for example, Shizune's deafness, when the only way to communicate with her is to talk through Misha? Or Hanako, it's not like you can ignore her face. What's wrong with her face? It's not that bad.
You haven't seen the full extent of the scarring yet.
Oh.
And believe you me, it's not just the face.
But I'm interrupted by the door of the classroom suddenly slamming open.
Hiya! Ah, she's back!
Oh my god, they're infecting everywhere!
Oh no, she must have visited an enchanted pool in the Everfree Forest and now she's multiplying!
Misha crashes in, hands straight in an enthusiastic greeting, her voice loud and lively enough to wake the dead from their graves. She starts towards the teacher's desk with her bouncing step, hands energetically swinging with the rhythm. Muto, visibly dismayed at the interruption and Misha in general, slumps in his chair.
Mikado?
Misha stops in her tracks and looks around cluelessly as if she sensing from his tone that something's wrong, but has no idea what.
She's Pinkie Pie. Yes? We had talked about you something control before. Control before?
I keep forgetting. What is Misha's issue again?
Misha has no issue. Nothing.
Okay.
She is here. The game doesn't give us any. I think she doesn't have any disability whatsoever. She's just here because she's learning to be an interpreter.
Ah.
Yes.
But
Unless her disability is ADHD, and in that case.
But she doesn't lower her voice at all, and the teacher just rubs his eyes.
So what is it? We need help. We're running out of supplies for the festival stands. Oh yes, I know where this is going. This is a distress.
She waves a pink...
I tried to call the Powerpuff Girls, but they were busy.
She waves a pink slip of paper she's holding around.
So get more supplies from the art room. Yes, go to the art room. Go to the art room right now, please. What's the problem? That. Skip.
Plywood is always the problem. Last time we wanted more. There's always a little, but there's a time we just took it out and went with that.
Skip it, the bar. Let's get to the point. We're going to where they're going.
Okay, so
I'm going to ask
Muto
you.
Looks like he's in great pain, frowning, and Misha, blah blah. Looking at the two of them communicate is terrible. Like looking at a man being tortured by drilling his skull open while blasting pop music at full volume at the same time.
I'm afraid I have no idea that there's any plywood. Too fast. I cannot.
Sorry, I just thought that you wanted me to skip.
Yes, I want to skip actually. So.
What should I do? Perhaps to try to find Mr. Minimia. You have to pry them from his cold, dead hands. But that's a different matter. I don't have time. We are so busy.
So they're going to send you to do their bidding.
She holds her hands with both her hands, looking at despairingly as it's possible for a person like her. Without even noticing, she crumples the note she's holding against her hair.
I should have been touching these things. There is so much to do, and we're falling behind the schedule.
And you Twilight Sparkle as well as Pinky at the same time.
Oh.
That's a very weird combination. Muto looks at her gravely and then suddenly smiles. Smiling doesn't really fit his face.
Oh no, she noticed our presence.
I think
you can see the rare predator known as the Pinkius Mishaeus just spotted her prey, and she prepares to strike.
I think
truly, this is an example of how cruel nature can be.
I think it'd be better if you didn't. I wonder if you could get some temporary help. He switches to staring at me focusedly with a hard expression.
Okay,
as if trying to say, go make some friends.
Oh, shut up, Muto. You'll pay for this.
I guess I could give you a hand.
Oh, no. Ah, she grins again. I knew it. You can? Thanks, Hicchan. You're really nice. I didn't curse you or anything.
She pauses, does a double take, and then points at me with her finger, yelping, "Ah!" and looking very puzzled.
Come to think of it, what's Hicchan doing here? Class is everyone should be having fun! 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 Fun!
We just had a little chat.
Fun! 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 Oh no, it's not the tension, is it? Are you in trouble, Hicchan?
No, I'm not.
And Hicchan in trouble, teacher? I am not in trouble!
No, he's not.
Why does this girl not have her own path? I don't know.
I have no idea either, because you think she's choosable from the way they introduce her and everything.
Instead, she shares a path with Shizune, but it's really Shizune the focus.
Yeah, so, sorry folks, no threesome here. Muto sighs...
Actually, never mind.
Muto sighs deeply, and I feel that I have to help Misha to get off the teacher's back. So what do you need?
Here's a list. Okay, and then she gives you a 2 meters long list with things to do, and do it. You can do it for the next 20 minutes, sir. Please be very quick about it.
I said I'd help you, but this has no implications on whether I'm joining the council or not.
We aren't. Aww. So thanks. Still thanks, Hicchan. Try to be quick. We are tall building strict now. We must hurry, 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 and have fun, 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 and whoosh.
She bounced out of the classroom, leaving me and the teacher looking at each other.
She bounces too. Oh, come on.
That sounds so adorable.
She bounces off. Come on. I'm already making all the Pinkie Pie jokes in the universe. How much ammunition are you going to give me?
What year did you say this game came out again?
2012, but it's been in the works since I believe 2007.
Okay, so that they didn't take their inspiration from her then.
It could happen. I don't know. Maybe they watched the show and someone thought, she should be like this. I don't know.
Leaving me and the teacher look at each other with something that feels like a silent agreement.
Yeah, let's just move on.
Okay, you have something to do now. Please don't sound so smug.
With that Jeff Goldblum face, that's a bit hard. Anyway, skip. Let's get to the hard class already.
There. Waving as long list imply.
Don't read. Just skip. Don't read. Just skip. Hi for this painting.
We're just gonna pass you while we peek into the classroom.
Hi for this painting.
It's a classroom, but it seems rather badly kept or not in use. Am I in the right place?
Here we are.
Desks and chairs are all around the room. A thin layer of dust settled on them. There are some easels in the corner, or at least this looks like the right place.
Here we are. It's time.
The room is flushed in sunlight from the big windows, shadows creeping all over the desks.
Nobody cares about the sunlight.
Jokingly, I call into the empty room. Anybody